Alright, homies, strap in. This is a cool one. Dang. So y'all may or may not heard, but there were some leaks recently. There were some spicy little leaks. And those leaks pointed to the fact that Nintendo might be releasing a Pokemon Stadium game of some kind. So apparently Nintendo purchased a domain for Pokemon Stadium, some kind of Pokemon Stadium game. Nintendo purchasing domains is how leakers originally found out about the Diamond and Pearl remakes. It's not 100% for sure. It's definitely take it with a grain of salt, but if it is actually legit, it's pretty hype. It's pretty hype. We won't know for sure, of course, until Nintendo themselves either confirm or deny. If they do confirm it, it is very likely that they will do so at E3 this June, so guess really all we can do is wait and speculate. But between now and then, I thought it'd be fun to maybe imagine what on earth would a Pokemon Stadium game even look like in modern times with the modern games in comparison. So if you never played Pokemon Stadium back in the day on the Nintendo 64, basically they were battle simulators for Pokemon that you got from the handheld games. So you would be able to use the Pokemon you caught in your main series game on your Game Boy, transfer them into Pokemon Stadium where you could battle with them in a bunch of different game modes, and it was pretty cool. It was fun back in the day to see all the different Pokemon in a 3D environment, see them battling each other with all these battle effects. It was pretty cool for the time. But now, obviously, the games are already on home console. They are no longer handheld, and the games have been in 3D for like 3 generations. All the needs that Pokemon Stadium filled are now, they've been filled by the main series games. So that just leaves the question, if they are making a Pokemon Stadium game of some kind today, what will it entail? How will Pokemon Stadium play a role in the modern Pokemon game verse? And if I had to guess, I would speculate and just say, like the originals, it's going to be just exclusively battling. No story. Doubt there's any kind of overworld or anything like that. And my guess would be that you'll be able to import your Pokemon from all the different games from the past few years into this game and be able to use them in a bunch of different battling game modes. Online, offline, all sorts of different things, I would think. I would like to imagine that will mean they will bring back all of the Pokemon into this game. If they're making a Stadium game, you would think, since it would be something that is almost exclusively battling, as has shown in the previous Stadium games, they would have plenty of time to implement every single Pokemon into the game. There's no crazy overworld they gotta build, there's no story they gotta work around. It would make sense for them to include all of the Pokemon. It would be really lame if they still left a decent chunk of Pokemon out. So hopefully that is not the case. And as far as the gameplay, I could see a big emphasis on online battling for sure. I could see them doing a lot of different game modes in relation to battling. Kind of similar to how games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Splatoon work, how there's different game modes that you could play online that play around the main gameplay mechanic of fighting. I feel like there's a lot of potential for interesting online game modes if they really went hard in that direction. It'd be really cool if old battle mechanics came back, like maybe rotation battles make a return. That would be fun. It'd be cool to see stuff like Mega Evolution, Z moves, G maxing, D maxing, all of that brought back. It would be really interesting to see how they would mix those 3 things together specifically, since they are so potentially powerful on their own, and then mixing them together. It'll be a balancing act to make sure stuff doesn't go crazy, but it would be really cool to see all 3 of those things in tandem in a Pokemon battle. I think that would be really neat. And there's definitely rumors that Gen 4 remakes are bringing back Mega Evolutions. So that would make a lot of sense. If they're making Stadium and bringing back Mega Evolutions in the Gen 4 remakes, it would only make sense that they have Mega Evolutions in the Pokemon Stadium game in some way. But would that mean that they're also removing G maxing and D maxing? Would Z moves be making their way back? Who's to say? We don't know. This is all speculative. I could definitely see stuff like online tournaments being cool, or maybe the ability to set up your own tournament and invite people to it, doing like weekly challenges for online battles. But beyond the online, I think it would be amazing, and I think it would make sense for them to bring back at least some of the single player features and game modes of the old stadium games. Namely, stuff like the mini games, the gym leader towers, the different stadium cups you could compete in. Those were all really fun, and in the gym leader towers case, sometimes they could be pretty challenging. And it would be really cool to see stuff like that brought back into modern times and maybe fleshed out even more. In the Gym Leader Towers case, it would be really cool if maybe there were multiple Gym Leader Towers and each one maybe represents different generations' gyms in Elite Four, and you could go through each different generation and their respective gym leaders and take your little team and go fight through them. That would be neat. Or maybe even, what if you could make your own gym leader tower and be a leader in it and have your friends or like online people invite them in to take slots in your gym leader tower? Everybody pick a certain type they want to specialize in, and then let other trainers come in and challenge your gym tower. That'd be pretty neat. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential for what Pokemon Stadium could be. I'm really interested. I'm hoping that they don't just go bare bones and make it just a straight up battle simulator, but at a full price, even though you could just use a main series game. It wouldn't really make any sense. I feel like they need to do something special with it to justify its existence. Because like I said, the original purpose for Pokemon Stadium has been fulfilled by the main series games. So it needs a justification for existing. And I feel like they are making it for a reason. That will be a good addition in some way to the modern Pokemon gaming landscape. But yeah, honestly, of all of the Pokemon games I thought Nintendo would revive, Pokemon Stadium was like near the bottom. I never would have guessed of all the games that this would be the one they were gonna revive. I loved Stadium as a kid, and honestly, as long as they don't make them just nostalgia bait cash grabs, I'll probably be alright with it. But yeah, I'm sure they could teach the old dog new tricks and bring some spice into Pokemon Stadium, make it work in the modern day. But what do you think? Do you think Stadium is even going to be a thing? Do you think these leaks are absolute rubbish? Do you think the domains they purchased were just a red herring and they're actually remaking Hey You Pikachu, the game where you're talking to the microphone to your little pet Pikachu? Comment down below and let me know, or else I will stab you. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, pimps.